Claire, if marketing has ever felt loud, uncomfortable, or just not quite right, this channel is probably for you. I work with local businesses, and over the last few years, I've watched marketing advice become faster, louder, and more overwhelming. Everywhere you look, someone is telling you to do more, post more, sell harder, and keep up. This video is about why I started this channel, why I nearly quit my business in 2025, and why I am choosing to talk about marketing in a very different way moving forward. So here's a little bit about me. I've spent years working in marketing alongside business owners across different industries, trades, brick and mortar businesses, allied health, and professional services. People who genuinely care about the people they serve. For a long time, I loved the work, but in 2025, I started to see the industry in a new light. And it didn't sit right with me anymore. I was online to buy an SD card that I use for my photography. I popped it into my cart, as I normally do, and then I had to attend to something else. A few days later, the Black Friday sales hit. And I was like, cool, I'll grab my SD card now and save some money. I went to the cart and realized that the product was actually more than I normally pay. So I looked into it. The recommended retail price had been increased, and then the Black Friday sale discount had been applied. In that moment, I felt physically sick to my stomach because this is not the first time I've seen it happen. It is happening everywhere. I felt ashamed to be in marketing because I see this manipulation quite regularly. I also think it has always been there, but it is just so blatantly obvious now that they don't even try and hide it. That's when I came very close to walking away from my business. Not because it's not working, not because I don't have clients, but because the way marketing is being used to pressure and manipulate people no longer aligns with my values. Fear-based messaging, urgency that creates anxiety, tactics that are used to influence behavior instead of support decision-making. And honestly, I started to question whether I even wanted to stay in the industry at all. I seriously considered changing directions entirely. I looked at life coaching because it felt more aligned with who I am, how I communicate, and how I want to support people. What I realized though wasn't that I wanted to leave marketing. It was that I wanted to leave that version of marketing. Just because something works doesn't mean it is the right thing to do. I could teach people to use these tactics. I just don't want to. In 2025, I wrote openly about my dilemma as a marketer, especially around how social media platforms are designed to influence behavior. How the algorithm literally targets people who might be vulnerable. A lot of modern marketing is built on tactics that feel dodgy. That kind of marketing might get results, but it also leads to distrust if it gets realized. For example, I will never buy from that website ever again. And people are becoming more aware. They don't just blindly trust anymore. And I keep asking myself, is this really how I want to show up? The simple answer is no. So I decided to pivot. I decided that 2026 was going to be the year I make my mark on this industry as the genuine, authentic marketer. I believe marketing should help people make informed decisions. It should build trust, not exploit vulnerabilities. It should be sustainable for business owners, not something that drains their energy, confidence, or even leaves them unsure of outcomes. Marketing doesn't have to be loud to be effective. It doesn't have to be manipulative to convert. There is a calmer, more human way to do this. and more people are starting to see that too. On this channel, my goal is to teach holistic digital marketing for real businesses. That means we don't talk about platforms or tactics in isolation. We look at the full picture. Over the coming months, I plan on posting content about how to access your market and understand what people actually need from you, how to build a website that supports your business goals, how to market that website that drives the right kind of traffic, how to convert traffic into customers, not just clicks, and how to turn customers into loyal promoters who can become your strongest marketing asset. This is about building a business that works as a system, not a collection of random tactics. Everything I teach is grounded in less stress, more clarity, sustainable consistency, and confidence in your decisions. If building your business authentically without consistent pressure or burnout is what you're looking for, you're in the right place. And if you want tailored support, I offer one-on-one mentoring and small group sessions. You'll find all the details linked in the description. So, who is this channel for? Entrepreneurs who are starting a business, owners looking to improve their marketing, junior marketers wanting to grow their skills and confidence, administrators who have been asked to handle the marketing without clear guidance, social media managers tired of trial and error, in-house marketers wanting stronger strategy and clarity, not just more tasks. If you're responsible for marketing and want to feel calmer, more structured, and more intentional, you're in the right place. This channel is probably not for you if you're looking at overnight success, shortcuts, or manipulation tactics. I don't teach hacks. I don't chase virality, and I don't believe pressure creates good marketing. But if you want marketing that feels steady, human, and sustainable, you're exactly where you should be. If this approach resonates with you, I'd love you to subscribe. Next month, I'll be breaking down how people are actually finding businesses in 2026 to ensure you're focused on the right type of marketing for your business. And the month after that, I will walk you through how to audit your own marketing so you can clearly see what's working and what's not. You can also join my email list for practical tools, deeper guidance, and updates. All links are detailed in the description. If you want to see holistic digital marketing in everyday practice, I've shared a short video on how to thoughtfully share posts that mention your business on social media. It's a small habit, but it's a good example of how relationship-led marketing and consistency builds trust over time. You can watch the video here.